Welcome back. So we've got the bees out in the bee yard. Now what we've got to do is we've got to feed them. So I was watching a couple YouTube streams last night, and there still seems to be some question around mixing sugar water. So the first thing I'm going to say is it does not have to be perfect. Okay, this is sugar water. If you take a look at some of the videos out there, there's actually some benefits to having a little less than a 1-to-1. You know, things like this. We're going to mix it up 1-to-1 today because, well, that's what I want to do. And I'm going to be adding my additive. So always follow the directions on the back. So this package here of Apis Biologix, I don't know if you can see it there. This package is designed for 200 liters. You can see my tank is 200 liters. What we've done is we filled it to 100 liters of water. So I've pre-measured all of this out. So 100 liters of water, and the reason I've only put 100 in there right now is if you take a look here, we got 100 kilograms of this fine Alberta sugar here. We're going to be putting into it. So the reason I've only gone with 100 liters of water and now I'm going to put in 100 kilograms of sugar is 1 liter of water actually weighs 1 kilogram. So by weight, which is technically how you're supposed to mix your sugar water, 1 kilogram of sugar to 1 liter of water, and of course I had mentioned 1 liter weighs 1 kilogram. We're going to dump all this in there, and then we're going to see how much it comes up. So what the adding of this sugar brings to you. So you'll be able to know what a percentage is when we dump it all in there. We upload it. So let's put the sugar in. So where are we sitting? About 170. It's not all mixed up, but we'll get it all mixed up and we'll see where that ends up at. So 1-to-1 mixes up pretty easily. You can see if you take a look inside, it pretty much goes clear. There's a little bit of air in there right now, but 1-to-1, the water absorbs that one part sugar there pretty easy. So we're sitting right in between about 100 and, well, I guess that's pretty close to 170 liters. Our Apis says we want 200, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm going to put another call it 20 liters in, and then we'll dump another 20 kilograms of sugar in. Should put us to the 200 mark. And I guess I should have mentioned, I'm using warm water or hot water just straight out of the hot water tank. It just mixes a little bit easier. You don't have to. Once again, this is just what I do. It's pretty close, I think, eh? Yep. Okay, so now we put an additional 20 kilograms of sugar and 20 liters of water. You can see we're sitting right at the 200 liter mark. So that is exactly where we want to be, because Anytime you're going to use an additive or a product, make sure you follow the directions, please. A lot of the researchers and the people that take the time to make these things for our bee industry have spent a lot of time and money to get it here. So please follow the directions, because if you don't follow the directions and it doesn't work, the last thing we need is to discourage these people. We want to keep people trying to find things for the bee industry. So with the Apis that I use, it clearly says add 102.5 milligrams of biocontrol per liter of mixed sugar. Follow the established feeding spring or late summer fall schedule. So this is the exact amount we need for 200 liters of water. What I do is, I've got a shaker bottle, put a little bit of water in there. I like to try and get it all mixed up really well before we put it in. There's a little, just gotta catch it here, thing to keep it nice and dry on the inside. Don't put that in there. I don't know if you want to take a look to see what it. So these are a formula that's been working for a long time. This will be my I guess what, third time. I used it one fall, last spring and fall, and of course now this year. So warm water. It's all mixed up. I'm just going to rinse it out. And then we'll mix that all up really good again. And that's all there is to it. Fill your jugs. I use the pails. I'm going to leave it in the tank till we get out to the apiary. We'll fill all our pails and stuff like that out there. Put them on the hives. We'll also do that in conjunction with feeding the pollen patties. And I'll show you what pollen patties and stuff like that I use as well. If you do follow along, you'll already know which kind of pollen patty I use and why, but I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment again this year. Stay tuned. You'll see how that goes.